Hey, how's it going everybody? In this video, we're gonna learn how to add medias to our web page. So let's get started. So here in my desktop, I have three files. One of them is a video, then we have a photo, and then we have an audio file. So let's say we want our files to be added inside our web page. So let's start off with adding the video. So here I have a video of me doing some random code, and let's add this video inside our web page. So to do that, first we have to take this file, which is our video file, inside our website folder. So we can either drag it inside our Visual Studio Code, or we can put this inside our website folder, which is right here. So let's drag it inside our website folder. And here we can see our video has popped up right here. Next, what we have to do is come to our code, and then inside our body, we have to add a tag. So this is called a video tag. So we can add our angle bracket, then we can write video, and we can close it with another angle bracket. And of course, we cannot forget the closing tag. There we go. And now we have our video tag. So to actually add the video in our web page, we have to come to our first video tag, which is right here, and then add an attribute. So this attribute is called the source attribute. So we can write S or C for source, and then we can click this. And here inside our source quotation marks, we have to mention the file name. So we can write video lol.mp4. And check that out, we have our video right here. So I zoomed out a little bit, but have you noticed something? We can see we cannot play the video, we cannot pause the video or do anything. So to actually add controls to our video, we have to add another attribute inside our first video tag. So this is called the controls attribute. So what we can do is write controls after our source. And here we can see now we have our little pause button, and then we have our timeline bar, and we have our other things as well. And now we can finally play our videos. Next, let's learn how to add photos to our web page. So here I have a photo of Shrek, of course, and to add this photo to our web page, we can do the same thing. First, we have to drag our photo inside our website folder or in the VS Code. So let's drag it inside VS Code this time. And here we can see we have the photo of Shrek. So now to add this photo to our web page, first we have to come to our HTML code, and then we can add another tag. So this is called the image tag. So we can add it by writing an angle bracket, and then we have to write img, which stands for image, and we can close it with another angle bracket. So if we notice something, the image tag is a self-closing tag. That means it does not need an ending tag, and that's a really important thing to keep in mind. Okay, now we have our image right here and our image tag as well. So the final thing we have to do is come to our image tag and then add the source attribute once again. And inside the source, like before, we can mention the file name. So we can write that, or we can click this from here. And check that out. In our web page, we can see we have a little Shrek right here. We can see him better if we zoom in. And we should probably say hello to Shrek. Next, let's learn how to add audios to our web page. So here in my desktop, I also have another file of me playing some piano. So let's say we want this file to be in our web page. So like before, we can also drop this file inside our website folder, and we can see we have our file right here. And now to add an audio to our web page, we have to add the audio tag. So we can do it by adding an angle bracket, then writing audio, and closing with another angle bracket. And this time we actually have to add the ending tag. And now finally, inside our first audio tag, we can also add our src, our source. And then we can mention our file name, which is Code Dude Plays Faded. So here in our web page, we can see there is nothing. That is because we haven't added any controlling powers yet. So we can easily do it by coming to our first audio tag, and then after source, we can mention another attribute, which is the controls attribute. And there we go. And finally, we can see our audio file that we can play. So that is a really fun way to add videos, images, or even audios to our web page.